a little interview time with Cale Doty. And so I ask you to tell a little bit about yourself, your history at Bethel, and what you do for a living.
Yeah, again, Cale Doty. I've been a lifelong member here at Bethel. I was baptized here. I went through confirmation and communion just like these fifth graders here now. My parents were married here. Now I work for Ziegler Caterpillar in equipment sales.
So even as a young adult, you've seen much happen at Bethel over the years. How have things changed from the time you were a child or your first communion or a confirmation student?
Yeah, the sanctuary has completely changed. I remember sitting in Bethel Hall, and to see what they've done with that now as a place to gather before worship is amazing, to see the transformation to this building, the sanctuary, the Sunday school rooms. When I went away for school and then came back to see what had taken place and to see what it is now is just beautiful. It's certainly something that in the past, as far as giving, I would only give what I might have in my wallet at the time of service on a Sunday worship, whereas now with some of the changes in the technology side of the church as well has made that much easier.
Tell me a little bit about how that has helped you, the technology part.
Yeah, with the new church website, they've made it very simple. It's a personalized place where you can go in and have your skills and different setups, different communities setups there, and then your financial records as well. And to be able to just plug in a bank account nice and simple made it very easy for myself to set that up and to track that as well.
Yeah, we found many of our younger members have been using electronic giving in one way or another, and it sounds like that's worked really well for you. And apparently you were on Pastor Wall's radar about a year ago when you decided to make a significant monthly commitment to our building and our mortgage fund. And then just a couple of weeks later, you added another commitment to the general church budget. What touched you to make both those dual commitments happen?
Having grown up in the support of the community and in the church is one of the big reasons. I grew up again with all the support from the people around us here. This congregation has been wonderful to myself and my family. A lot of friends have come out of the church community. Having a grandmother who was very close growing up, and she passed away here a couple of years ago, and to see her relationship with the Lord and how she had everything completely set up, it was so simple for us to go and just enjoy that day and to celebrate her. And to see how close she was really brought me even that much closer together with the Lord, and wanted to get back to my own community and to be able to give back in many ways to my own community.
And a lot of young people forego church attendance, and so it's really wonderful that the legacy of faith has continued through you. And what are the parts of Bethel's ministry that you enjoy the most?
Yeah, as far as the ministry, I do have a busy schedule. A lot of people do, and I do try to make it when I can. It is great to be able to spend a Sunday morning here. I can look back and see right where I always sit, so sitting up front was a little different change of pace for me. But as far as the ministry itself, I do love what the building has become. I do love what the message is. Every Sunday I get a different message, a different sermon that it always makes me think and makes me see what I can do to grow in faith. And this community, again, is one of the big reasons I do come here.
And what stewardship advice would you give to people who are a week away from making a financial commitment in 2017?
Everybody's situation is different, whether it's financial or a skill set that you might have, a time asset that you might have. If you can give in some way, it's been life-changing for me to be able to give financially and with my time through some different organizations. It has brought me even closer. So if you are able to, I would strongly recommend.
Well, we are grateful for your witness tonight and the ways in which you are faithful in your stewarding of your many gifts. So thank you, Cale.
Thanks.
Our service continues with receiving our offering.